And here we go with the 25th overall draft pick. The Green Bay Packers are adding pretty much a day one starter. Now, according to multiple NFL sources and obviously the draft, the Packers are drafting offensive lineman Jordan Morgan with the number 25 overall draft pick. Now, in this video, we're going to break down exactly who Jordan Morgan is, why he is a good fit here for the Green Bay Packers at number 25, and why this might not be the flashiest pick, but it's obviously the biggest need. The most important thing for you to do in an NFL draft is secure your biggest needs. In football, the best thing you could do, there's two things, right? You got to protect your quarterback and you got to get to the quarterback. The trenches is the most important thing, and they just added a day one starter in a future, could be a really good player for them for the next decade and a half. Although it's not flashy, this is a big pickup. Now, before we break down who Jordan Morgan is and why he's a good pickup, do me a favor, Packers fans, hit the like button, give me a letter grade down below for this draft pick, and also subscribe if you're new. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Packers for the rest of the offseason. Every single draft pick, I got you guys covered. With that being said, let's dive into Jordan Morgan. Now, Jordan Morgan is a guy out of Arizona, senior, will eventually be a plus starter. Now, I didn't think he would go in the first round, but the Packers always find a way to draft really good offensive linemen. They lost a couple this offseason, I believe one to the Giants, and they've lost a couple of guys, right? David Bakhtiari as well as a free agent, they let him go, but this is a guy who's extremely underrated, and a lot of scouts have him being a really good starter at some point in time, whether it's this year, next year, he's going to be really good, and that is, I would nail it in the coffin. He's going to be good, right? Now, look at his overview. 3-year starter who displayed his resilience and work ethic by coming back and playing good football after suffering a torn ACL in late 2022. You talk about a guy who has, he's a fierce competitor. He wants to win. He loves the game of football. Doesn't care about the money or the ego-ness, right? He just wants to win football games. Right? Now, Morgan is both fluid and flexible in space with the ability to help spring running plays with second level blocks. Guys, you know what's big? Do we know who the Green Bay Packers signed this offseason? Yes, Josh Jacobs. Not only does this man help them in the running game, but also helps them in the passing game as well. He's got great second level blocks and play side leading blocks as well. This is a guy who can come in here and be really good from the jump. He will need to get his hands and feet synced up, in order to improve his balance and consistency. But again, that's what NFL coaches are for. I think he's got the talent, the traits, the skill set to become a starting left tackle. Not only a starting left tackle, but a great left tackle at the NFL level. Now, let's look at some of his strengths. Athletic in his lower half. Again, for an offensive lineman, exactly what you want to see. His grip strength allows him to stay connected to run blocks longer. Again, Josh Jacobs, you're going to have a great year. Well-timed combo blocks feature patience and pop. He's got very good feel for depth of the pocket, slide quickness to catch inside counters, and can flip his hips to aid recovery when beaten. So I think he can do everything you want him to do. You look at what the Packers have here on their offensive side of the football. Let me get rid of those. But, you have Rasheed Walker. Is he a day one starter? I don't think so. You also had Andre Dillard, who hasn't been amazing, very inconsistent. But you had a guy in Jordan Morgan who could be a day one starter at the left tackle position. And now you're just getting younger, better, healthier. I mean, this team is really getting better. I think this O-line is going to take a major jump up next year. When you look at where they ranked last season, they're ranked number 9 in yards per carry, which is really good. Josh Jacobs is going to help that right away. Number 20 in rushing touchdowns per game. Again, that is going to take a bump up with Josh Jacobs. And then the sack percentage was really good as well. They did lose some guys. Jordan Morgan, a great fit here in Green Bay. I think this is going to go down as one of the most underrated pickups of this year's NFL draft. Maybe got him a little bit early, but in my opinion, you go for the guys you want. And they viewed him as one of the best in the drafts. And they got him here at number 25. Love this pickup. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.